Hello all, my name is Deep Ranjan. A very good morning to all of you. So, like as we are learning about the DVC data version control, and in the previous video I have already explained about the setup path. Like I have already shown you how to do a setup for the DVC project. Okay. So from this video we'll start the practical implementation of DVC. So before going for the project implementation, I just want to explain something. Okay, so that will be a very basics one. Okay, so you will be able to understand how DVC is working. Okay, fine, so we'll start with that. So let me introduce to some new Python, like some new kind of a files and all that. So there is a file with the name of dvc.yaml. Okay, so that is the most important file, okay, that is used in the DVC. So first of all, we'll start with the DVC file, sorry, dvc.yaml file. So we'll create a dvc.yaml file by using a command touch dvc.yaml. Okay, if you can see here, dvc.yaml file is got created. So now the thing is that what all things we need to write it inside this dvc.yaml file. So we'll write all the pipelines, like all the stages we have to write in this dvc.yaml file, all the dependencies and what all kind of output we will get from each stages, that is will that things those things will be mentioned in this dvc.yaml file. Fine, so now we'll create some of the stages, like some of the pipelines we will create. So first stage, let me create one like a first stage first. Okay, so for that we are creating a Python file here. So a Python file name will be, just give a name, stage 01.py. Okay, so it's just for a demo purpose. Okay, nothing else we are going to write it here. So let's suppose this is the first pipeline that we are going to create, and we have given the name stage 1.py. So let me write something in this stage 1.py file. Okay, so what all things we can write it, we can write any kind of a things here, like let's suppose if you are working on a project, so we'll start with the data loading part. So that things we can define in the stage 1, but we are not going to do it as of now. Okay, so it's a kind of a demo for that. So what I'll do here, okay, let's suppose I'll create a file first, like I'll with using this command will create a file. So let's suppose with open will give the file name, and that file name will be artifacts 01.txt, and we'll should write open it in a write mode w and as f. Okay, that will be, we'll call it as f. Okay, and what we need to write it here, we'll write some text inside this file. So we can write the text here, like in by using inside this as well, like we can write something here. Okay, nothing else, something we can write it here. Else what we will do, we'll create a variable, separate variable. So let's suppose I have create a variable with the name of text, and inside that what I have written, that is input text. Okay, and that text will be passed inside dot f dot write. Okay, let me write it there as well. So I have created it, sorry, I have written it. Okay, then let me save this as well. We'll save it. Now we'll check, we'll try to run this Python file. So by using the command called python stage1.py, we'll hit enter. So Python was not found with argument and all that, so we are getting this. So first thing, I need to activate my environment here. So I think I haven't activated my environment till now, so that's why it's not working. So let me clear this one and need to activate my environment. Let me activate base first. Okay, then I'll activate my environment for this particular project. So that will be conda activate that / envs. I have already created a separate environment for this project, as I have already shown you in the previous video, so you can watch it. Now I will try to run the Python file. So Python space stage1.py, will hit enter. So if you can see here, my Python file got executed, and what all things I have written in this file. So what I write, create a artifacts01.txt file, okay, and inside that you have to write input text, okay. So if you can see here, there is a file with the name artifacts01.txt got created, and inside that you will see there is a input text is there. So this is my stage 1, okay. Now we'll create some more stages, okay. Then we'll check how we can use dvc.yaml to run those stages and all that. So again same thing I will do, okay. I'll create one more Python file, python stage02.py, okay. So okay, sorry, I was running that file. Now for creating file we'll use touch command, touch stage02.py. So this file got created. The same thing I'll just copy paste it here, okay, with some changes, little bit of changes I will do here. What I will do here, I will try to read that file in this one. Earlier what we are doing, we are writing something in that artifacts.txt file. So what we'll do, we'll just try to read this file. So I have written there read mode, and after that what we will do, f.read, okay, that is the command. Will read the file, and after reading the file we'll just print a statement text, okay, reading. And also okay, whatever text it is written, not text, we'll just say end of stage 1 or something like that. We'll just say end of stage 02.py, or maybe just keep it stage 02, okay, fine. Now we'll save this file, okay. Now again we'll run that python stage hyphen space 02.py. So it got executed, and if you can see here, it is printing the message end of stage 02, okay. So it is reading this file, and after that reading, it is printing the statement end of stage 02, okay. So that is the thing that we have done. So we have created here two stages. One, in first stage what we are doing, we are just creating a .txt file, artifacts.txt file, and inside that we are writing input text, a simple text we are writing. And in the second stage what we are doing, we are reading that particular file only, and after that we are just printing a message end of stage 2, nothing else we are doing. So now what we need to do, we have to write these stages, like right now what we are doing, we are running this python file one by one, okay, right. So now we'll write these files, like these stages, in the dvc.yaml file. So whenever you will just run dvc.yaml file, it will execute all the stages one by one. So I'll show you how we can write this, okay. So for writing this, what we need to do, okay, we have to create certain stages there. So the first statement will be stages, okay. Then we have to give a colon, semicolon. Then in the next line what we will add, right, stage 1, okay, stage 0 1, okay. And then again we have to give it enter. And now, so in stage 1 what command we want to execute, so for that we need to write cmd, and now which python file we want to run. So we want to run python stage underscore 01.py, okay. So this python file should run, okay, whenever the stage 1 will be called, okay. And what is the dependency, okay. So dependency will be like stage1.py, like it will check, like if the stage1.py stage underscore 1.py file is not present, this stage won't run. So we have to add this in a dependency section as well. So we'll write it stage underscore 01.py. This will be our dependency for running this stage 1. Okay, after dependency we are looking for some output as well, right? What we are doing in this stage 1, we are creating a artifact .txt folder, and inside that we are writing something, correct? So we are expecting a output in artifacts 01.txt. so it will check for this file. Okay, this file will be our output. Okay, so it will keep track of this file as well. Okay, so this is the stage 1. Now we have to write the stage 2 as well. So stage underscore 02. Okay, so in stage 2 what we are doing, which file it should run. So in command we have to write the Python file name, and that will be Python stage underscore 02.py. that will be our second stage file. Okay, and dependency for this file will be first this stage 02.py file, that will be the dependency. Okay, let me write it first, and second will be the artifacts.txt file, because in the second stage what we are trying to do, we are trying to read the artifacts.txt file, artifacts01.txt file. So this will be the dependency, like we need this file, then only we will be able to execute this stage 2. Okay, and after that we are not having, like we are not looking for any kind of a outcome, correct? So for that we'll just leave the output. Okay, we are not looking for any kind of a output. So now what we need to do, we'll just save it. Okay, so our dvc.yaml file is ready. So what we need to do now, we have to execute a command called dvc.reproduce. Okay, the command is dvc reproduce. So what this command will do, this command will look for the dvc.yaml file, and whatever stages will be mentioned there in this YAML file, it will try to execute it one by one. Okay, so we have mentioned only two stages here, stage 1 and stage 2. In first stage, what it will do, it will run the stage underscore 01.py file, and what we have written in this py file, we are just creating a artifacts.txt file, and we are writing something inside that. And in the stage 2, what we are doing, we are reading that artifacts01.txt file, and we are just simply reading that file, nothing else we are doing. Okay, so now I'm just going to run this file. Okay, dvc.repro command. So we'll just hit enter. It will take some time and it will run it. Just wait for that. Okay, so if you can see here, it runs successfully. Okay, so first it started running stage 01. Okay, and it looked for command this one, and now what it is doing, it is generating a log file, dvc.log file, and also updating the changes in the dvc.log file. And after that, what it is doing, it is going to run the stage 02.py file, and also it is updating the log file, dvc.log file. Now you will see what is this dvc.log file. So if you can see here, let me click on that. Okay, so you can see here, so in dvc.log file, so what is mentioned there, so it is also a kind of structure is in the kind of a YAML format only. Inside that also stages are there, stage 1 and command is same command is there. And in the dependency section what you will see, it is giving a path. Okay, it is taking the path of the Python file that it is going to run. Okay, and also it is generating a MD file like SHA format is it is creating, and also keep record of the size of the file. So if you can mention see here, the size of the file is 83. I think 83 KB will be the size. And also it keeps tracks of your like a output. We got the output artifacts 01.txt, and also it is creating a hash for that, like MD5 for that, and the size is 10 KB. Same thing it is doing for the stage 2. So the whenever the next time we'll run this dvc.repro command without doing any changes in our command, so it will clearly say, just you can say that it is simply skipping those stages. Why it is skipping? Because it is it it is like checking like all the files, what is the size of the file, what all changes you have done in the file. If it sees like if there is no any changes in that file, so it will simply skip those stages. So I haven't done any changes in stage 1 or stage 2, so simply it is skipping. Let me do some changes in the stage 2. I'm printing one more line. Let me print one more line, and that will be hello. Okay, now I'm just saving this file. Okay, again I will try to run this dvc.repro. So just wait. Okay, fine. So what you can see here, it is keep track of our each stages that we have mentioned. So like first it check for the stage 1. We haven't done any changes in stage 1, so it is skipping that file that stage. And we have done some changes in the stage 2, so it is just updating. If you can see here, it got updated as well. If you can see here, the size got changed. Now it is 101. Okay, but in the stage 1, if you can see, the file size and even the output size is same. Okay, right, but in this one it got changed. Okay, so that is the thing. So this is the just a simple demo like how DVC is working. Okay, so that I have explained you. So in from my next video I'm going to take a data set, and that will be wine quality data set, and we'll try to implement each stages by using DVC. So that's fine for this video. Bye bye. Thank you.